What's up, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready, because we've got a lightning round of must-know news coming your way. First up, we're heading to Billings for an incredibly moving ceremony where organ donor families and transplant survivors are honoring life together. It's a powerful reminder of the ultimate gift and the incredible connections forged through it. Then, we're jetting across the globe to Australia for a chilling courtroom update. Erin Patterson, accused of a deadly mushroom lunch, is facing her sentencing. We'll bring you the latest from the trial and hear from the sole survivor who is speaking out for the first time. And speaking of reality TV, get ready to meet a new face on the island. We're getting an exclusive look at Sophie Segreti, a strategy associate from YouTube, as she gears up for Survivor 49. We'll dive into her journey from alternate to full cast member and what strategies she's bringing to the game. Finally, we circle back to that shocking poisoning case as Ian Wilkinson, the sole survivor of Erin Patterson's mushroom lunch, breaks his silence to share his harrowing experience and thank those who supported him through the ordeal. You do not want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on. Life's ultimate gift celebrated. In Billings, a deeply moving ceremony brought together two worlds: the families of organ donors and the individuals whose lives were saved. This annual event by Life Center Northwest is more than just a gathering. It's a profound testament to the enduring power of generosity and the intricate web of human connection forged through tragedy and hope. At the heart of this celebration was Kowalski, a two-time heart transplant recipient whose journey of survival and gratitude captivated everyone present. Diagnosed with an enlarged heart in 1999, Kowalski's life has been a testament to resilience, receiving his first transplant in 2016 from a 24-year-old donor named Cody, and a second just last year. He shared how these gifts have allowed him to witness new life, meeting grandchildren, and even finding a new wife, emphasizing that he lives for three: himself, Cody, and his second donor. His story resonated deeply with families like Tracy Starr's, whose 19-year-old son, Kane Straits, became an organ donor after his passing in 2021. Kane's selfless decision allowed his corneas, lungs, and heart to save and improve the lives of at least 177 people. Starr, attending the ceremony for the fourth time, spoke of the bittersweet nature of honoring his son's legacy, finding solace in the knowledge that Kane continues to live on through so many others. Ashley Lind of Life Center Northwest highlighted the critical need for donors, noting that one donor can save up to 8 lives, yet less than 1% of individuals are able to donate. These events, she explained, are vital for both honoring donors and providing ongoing bereavement support for their families, underscoring that organ donation is truly the ultimate gift. The ceremony offered a space for healing, remembrance, and a powerful affirmation that lives lost can continue to give life. Stay tuned, because the emotional impact of life-saving gifts is just the beginning of our packed show. Next up, we're heading down under for a shocking courtroom verdict and a survivor's powerful first words. Justice served in poison plot. In a dramatic courtroom conclusion, Erin Patterson has been sentenced for her role in a fatal mushroom lunch that claimed the lives of 3 family members. The case, which gripped Australia, saw Patterson accused of murdering her estranged husband's parents, Don and Gail Patterson, and Gail's sister, Heather Wilkinson, by serving them beef Wellington laced with poisonous death cap mushrooms. The incident occurred on July 29, 2023, during what Patterson claimed was a lunch to announce a cancer diagnosis, a diagnosis later found to be false. While Heather and Gail passed away on August 4, and Don the following day, Heather's husband, Reverend Ian Wilkinson, miraculously survived after weeks in critical condition and a life-saving liver transplant. Justice Christopher Beale handed down a life sentence with a minimum of 33 years, citing Patterson's elaborate planning and lack of remorse. The judge underscored the devastating ripple effect of her crimes, not only cutting short 3 lives and damaging Ian's health, but also inflicting immense suffering on her own children, who lost their grandparents. In a poignant moment, Ian Wilkinson, the sole survivor, broke his silence after the sentencing. He described his own survival as feeling half alive and requiring a liver transplant, expressing profound gratitude to the police, healthcare professionals, and the global community for their unwavering support. Despite maintaining her innocence and her defense team arguing the deaths were a terrible accident, the court found Patterson guilty, marking a significant moment of closure for the grieving families. Patterson has until October 6 to file an appeal. From the courtroom's grim reality, we're heading to the tropical beaches of Fiji for a different kind of game. Get ready to meet a survivor hopeful with a unique background that could change everything. From YouTube desk to island survival. Get ready, Survivor fans, because we've got an exclusive deep dive into one of the newest castaways for Survivor 49. Sophie Segreti. You might know Sophie as a strategy associate at YouTube, but now she's trading in her corporate strategy for island survival. This isn't Sophie's first brush with the game. She was actually an alternate for Survivor 48, and that experience has clearly fueled her preparation and determination for this season. In a candid pre-season interview, Sophie shared her journey from being on the sidelines to securing her spot in Fiji, revealing how that near-miss experience has sharpened her mindset and strategy. She's already thinking about how to build alliances, manage hidden immunity idols, and navigate the complex social dynamics that make Survivor so compelling. Sophie also offered her insights into potential threats and allies, giving us a glimpse into her keen observational skills. Plus, she's got some handy-as-hell skills she believes will be crucial on the island, and even shared a spicy hot take on the controversial decision to remove Flint from losing tribes, suggesting it could drastically alter gameplay. With her unique background and strategic approach, Sophie Segreti is definitely a player to watch as Survivor 49 unfolds. Will her corporate strategy translate to tribal council success? But before we crown a sole survivor, we're returning to a story that has shocked the world, with the lone survivor finally sharing his truth. Prepare yourself for the emotional testimony that follows this devastating event. Sole survivor breaks silence after poison tragedy. In a deeply emotional address, Reverend Ian Wilkinson, the sole survivor of a horrific mushroom poisoning incident orchestrated by Erin Patterson, has broken his silence to share his experience and express his gratitude following Patterson's sentencing. On July 29, 2023, Patterson served a meal containing deadly death cap mushrooms to her former in-laws, Dawn and Gail Patterson, and Gail's sister, Heather Wilkinson. While Dawn, Gail, and Heather tragically succumbed to the poison within days, Ian Wilkinson, a pastor, miraculously survived after a lengthy hospital stay and a critical liver transplant. Patterson was subsequently sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 33 years for the murders. Speaking publicly for the first time since the ordeal, Wilkinson stood outside the Supreme Court, reading a prepared statement that conveyed immense thanks to the homicide squad, Detective Stephen Eppenstall, and all healthcare professionals who fought to save his family and himself. He described the court process as bewildering for laypeople and commended the prosecution for their expertise and perseverance in securing the conviction. Wilkinson emphasized the kindness and support received from people worldwide, stating, "Our lives and the life of our community depends on the kindness of others." He urged everyone to be kind to each other, a message resonating deeply after such a profound act of betrayal. While Patterson maintains her innocence, claiming the poisoning was an accident, the court's verdict and Wilkinson's courageous testimony offer a measure of closure to the devastated Patterson and Wilkinson families as they continue to mourn and heal. From harrowing survival stories to the ultimate gifts of life, we've covered it all today. But stick around, because our lightning round recap is coming up next, followed by your chance to win big. And that's a wrap on today's PumpTalk news. We heard incredible stories of life and resilience at the Billings donor celebration, saw justice served in the Australian mushroom poisoning case, got the inside scoop on Survivor 49 hopeful Sophie Segreti, and heard the powerful words of soul survivor Ian Wilkinson. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to PumpTalk News for all your essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. Let us know in the comments which story impacted you the most, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and more. We'll see you next time.